Takeda is right around the corner. As I'm recording this, they're what, 5? Actually, no, I think it's actually, hold on, let me check. So yeah, we're about a week away from Takeda dropping. And just recently they dropped the Kombat cast showing what Takeda's whole kit looks like. Admittedly, he looks kind of fun. He kind of reminds me of like, I don't know how to explain it, but he reminds me of like Noob Saibot in MK11, where he loves to be around that round start area and is really probably going to be really good for whiff punishing. Like, he looks great. Like, my favorite thing, and I know it's probably like the most boring thing, is obviously his little, what would you call those? Like whips? His whips obviously are cool, but the buttons, the fact that he can like extend the whips from far away and make his crouch buttons pretty much be from round start area, he's probably gonna have the best pokes in the game. Like, dead ass. Like, he'll be up there with Havoc's down 4, I believe Reiko's down 4, Sindel's down 4. He will be up there for sure in terms of pokes. Offense, we'll see. It seems more like the name of the game is to try to condition your opponent into standing up, so you can hit that slide into what's it called. So maybe like a cameo like Frost, some other ones that have lows to condition them to kind of guess in between each one. But speaking overall, Takeda looks great. But as good as Takeda is, he's a new character, you're always gonna love those. I'm more focused on the changes that they said were coming after Evo were done. Certain people are getting like, I won't say reworks, but definitely like new moves, reworking of existing moves, like buffs overall. And we saw a few of them today with Natara getting her, I believe it's only EX dive kick, but it might be both of them work like how Sub-Zero's does, where if you up block it, it's full combo punishable, but if you don't, it's punishable, but it's kind of hard. She's also able to combo from her Blood Bolt move. You know that move that the move that no real Natara fan, or you rarely see against a Natara, because she needs to have the one where she slashes her chest, that buff on. She needs to have that on, plus she needs to have she needs that, and it's still really slow, but it does a lot of pushback, so it does a lot of chip. That's really about it. Other than that, it didn't look like she got anything. I mean, obviously they said during the Kombat cast that these were not like all of the changes they were getting, like the characters that we've seen were getting. Li Mei, her back 2-1, I might be wrong on that, her back 2-1 I believe is now gapless, and she has a new launching string. Now it depends on if that string is unsafe. If that string is unsafe, then you're probably not gonna see it outside of like whiff punishing. But if it is safe, then you're gonna see that move a lot, and you're gonna be playing for your life, because as we all know, if Li Mei gets her hands on you, you looking at about 40% every time. That shit sucks. It sucks. Frost is able to pretty much give everybody corner combos, because she has a new ambush cameo where she puts a wall up behind the opponent, and you pretty much can do corner combos anywhere, which is hilarious. I don't know how that will look for like someone like Havoc, because that does mean a lot of his damage is going to be amazing, but getting, opening people up is really going to be his thing. Who else? I believe that's all they showed in terms of the buffs we'll be getting, that they were willing to show anyway. It was Li Mei, Natara. Oh, that we saw Sector, he fires 2 homing missiles, and Cyrax when he's hit, or he walks along with you when he's doing the bomb. And if he's hit, he drops the bomb. So there's like a 0 loss for Cyrax now, which is very interesting, and I'm very excited to see how that's going to turn out for him. Overall, this was a great combat cast, and it got me thinking the future of Mortal Kombat 1 overall, just for everyone, because to me, this Evo patch, or the patch after Evo, I should say, is going to be, it has to be a big one, like a genuinely big one that is good. Because obviously the one after, was that Combo Breaker? The one that nerfed Johnny and Peacemaker, that one was just obvious. We knew that was gonna happen. But to me, I'm more excited because we know who's in it. Well, we know a couple people who's in it. Oh, wait, before I forget, they also did Scorpion, where his back three, I believe, he can combo from his back three now. So if the little one where he whips the sickle at the opponent, he can combo from that now if it hits. I think he can do it if it's on block as well, but I know for a fact it's on hit. But back to the original argument. Yeah, I'm more excited for the fact that people like Natara, people that I've said many times is one of the most fun playstyles in Mortal Kombat 1, is finally getting some love, and hopefully enough love that we see her rise in the tier list. Because to me, I think a match between two Nataras would be super cool. Hopefully they actually touch her kit and not just like her flight. I would like to see her be able to, be able to do 2 dashes, something that's specific to her, like being able to do 2 air dashes for no meter. And then like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, obviously, if you're able to do more than that, that would be cool. Those would cost a meter. But yeah, it got me thinking, like, who else? Because hopefully, everyone gets touched in this upcoming patch at the end of the month. Hopefully, everyone gets touched, because obviously there are some people who do need it. I believe Sub-Zero is getting touched or fixed in some way. I don't know if they said Havoc is getting anything. I don't think they did. But hopefully he just gets something, like just something, because they gave him some at the end of Combat or Combo Breaker, I believe, and they were all useless for the most part. Like outside his stand 3, which just makes it easier to do the corner combo, the other 2 I believe really didn't do anything because his stand 4 is like terrible. Other than that, I'd love to see him. Hopefully Shang Tsung gets something. Like, I just want to see more for the worst characters. Like, obviously, I'm sure the best characters are going to get touched in some way. I'm pretty sure there are some characters that I wouldn't be surprised to not see on this patch in any meaningful way. Johnny, Kenshi, like those two, I could imagine seeing them not being like touched for real, because of the fact that they're already really good. So there's really no point to like buffing them further, or even nerfing them. I think that they're both in, well, maybe not Johnny. We'll see about him. But like, to me, Kenshi is in a very good spot that he doesn't need anything super crazy. Otherwise, then he'll just be top 1, and that's really about it. Like, I think he's going to be top 10 for probably the rest of Mortal Kombat 1's life cycle. Barring any, crazy shifts from this patch or future patches, I do think he'll probably be top 10 for the rest of Mortal Kombat 1's life cycle. But even beyond characters, I'd love to see if they're ever going to implement any new modes, or are they just going to keep everything like consolidated inside of Invasions? Because it feels like, I think they're just trying to continually push Invasions. Which, that's great. It's it's their unique mode for Mortal Kombat 1, but I think no one would argue that, they'd love to see, obviously, the ones that we've been saying since, even Mortal Kombat 11, bringing back Test Your Might and all of those things. I'd love to see those come back, or even just like matches where there's modifiers on, where like Sector's missile will fire from the side of the screen out of nowhere, or maybe Cyrax's bombs will be thrown onto the and you just have to, it's like a more gimmicky, fun mode that, you don't have to take ultra seriously like you do casuals or rank, because that's really all you have left to play. And hopefully maybe during Evo, if not Evo, maybe sometime in August, they'll give us an idea on what the hell the Warrior Shrine is. We're almost a year in and we still have no clue as to what that was or is. Other than that, I'd love to see obviously more skins in the store, because there really aren't any like crazy skins. They've slowly been adding much better skins. The Sindel, was it Deception? I don't remember which one that was. And I think it was Deadly Alliance, Shao Kahn. Both of those were great. And they are getting better with the seasonal skins, because Melina's was absolutely god-awful. Outside of the Rack of Ribs outfit for Havoc, the other ones were so trash. Who was last season's? Reptiles. Outside of Reiko's, the other ones I didn't think were that good. Even Reptiles wasn't like super crazy to me. I liked Reiko's because that's just a play on the one that he had back in the story mode. That's the one that I wanted to really see because it was like a cooler color scheme, like brown and black and tan. I believe those were the color schemes. But yeah, in terms of like the future, I do believe that we should be more cautiously optimistic for these new for the upcoming patch. Because I do believe like if we see this patch, this will give us a good idea on what they really want Mortal Kombat 1 to look like. Because if these are more geared towards just continually keeping that poke style, then you pretty much should decide from that point on if you decide on wanting to play Mortal Kombat 1 from this point on forward. But if it's more, they want to go more offensive, making cameos a lot more, I guess you could say oppressive. I guess oppressive wouldn't be too far a statement. If they want to go that route, then yeah, I would say that that is a very good route. Some would say the right route. I would say it as well. But if they want to keep it in the same way that we have it now, where a lot of the best cameos are really just to protect you from doing unsafe moves, if that's really all it's going to be, then I personally won't really be enjoying Mortal Kombat 1 that much longer, maybe like a month or two, you know, just because Takeda's in it. I did say way back when I think Quan Chi came out that when Takeda does come out, I'm going to main him, which means we only got like a week left before I put Havoc, you know, putting him away and just pick up Takeda and, you know, just focus him down. But yeah, I do believe we should be cautiously optimistic about this patch. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you excited for this patch? Are you excited for Takeda? Which, you know, we're finally coming to the end of Combat Pack 1. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this DLC pack. I do believe that, you know, there were a lot more misses, in my opinion, than you know, hits. But that's just my opinion. Did you enjoy this Combat Pack at all? Are you excited for Combat Pack 2? Hopefully that is real. Let me know in the comment section below. I've been your boy Mentos. Peace.